Going on, everybody? It's Key Time coming back with another one to talk about Week 9 of the NFL season. Week 9 kicks off tonight between the Tennessee Titans and Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, this is a very particular game because both offenses are bad, both defenses are elite. But with what's going on with the Pittsburgh Steelers at quarterback and they're starting Mitchell Trubisky tonight, I think that the Pittsburgh Steelers will win this game because we don't know what we're going to see from Will Levis. I mean, he had a good game versus Atlanta, but Atlanta is still on that same tier as the Titans. So we won't know we see until we see tonight whether Will Levis can generate yards and points against a top-notch defense, a top 10 defense at that. So I have the Pittsburgh Steelers winning this game by at least 3 points. The next game I have is the big game of the week. It is the Miami Dolphins versus the Kansas City Chiefs in Frankfurt, Germany. This game right here, this game has potential playoff seeding on the line. It has potential to be a AFC championship preview. It has the potential to be both of those things. With this game, I think that Kansas City, they will rebound from last week's loss to Denver and win this game by at least 10 points. This is going to be a shootout. I will not be surprised if we end up with a score of this game at the final score. I would not be surprised if it's 45-43. I wouldn't be surprised by that. But I'm picking the Chiefs in this game because I think that the Miami Dolphins defense, which is still up and down, not decent always, I believe that they are going to have problems with Mecole Hardman, obviously Patrick Mahomes, and Travis Kelce. So I got the Chiefs winning this game by at least 2 points. The next game I have is the Minnesota Vikings versus Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta Falcons made a quarterback change from Desmond Ridder to Taylor Heineke. I believe that Atlanta will win this game because Minnesota, their backup quarterback, he hasn't thrown a pass all season. Only passes he threw was in preseason. But going up against the real deal competition regular season, we gonna see if the Minnesota backup quarterback, we will see if he can generate yards, points, generate first downs, and win the game. I just don't see that happening this week against Atlanta. So I'm picking Atlanta in this game, and they will win by at least 4 points. The next game I have is the Arizona Cardinals and Cleveland Browns. Cleveland has a good defense. Cleveland has a decent offense. Arizona, they just traded Joshua Dobbs from Arizona to Minnesota. So obviously Arizona is punting on this season. So I have Cleveland winning this game by at least 10 points, if not more. The next game I have is the Los Angeles Rams versus the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay, they came in hot early in the season. The last 3 or 4 weeks, they've been on a cold streak. I think that this game right here, I believe that Green Bay will win this game and break that 4-game losing streak that they have. Because with the Rams, they are a average to below average team. Plus, they got dominated last week by the Dallas Cowboys. So Green Bay, I think Green Bay can win this game. I believe going into the fourth quarter, Green Bay, they'll have a 10-point lead going into the fourth quarter, and they will go on to win this game. So I have Green Bay winning this game. The next game I have is the Washington Commanders versus the New England Patriots. These two offenses there's a question with these two offenses. Can they get it together? Washington offense, they can keep pace with the elites. They just kept pace with the Eagles, scoring 31 points in a loss. So, and New England, they are the worst offense in the NFL at only 11 points a game. So this game right here, this is a game that Washington should win. If they want to make the playoffs, you got to win this game. You have got to turn your season around. I know that against this New England Patriots team, if you win, it is not going to be a season turnaround. But for you to start a winning streak and to probably make the playoffs, you have got to win games like this, and you have got to win versus the Patriots, because the Patriots, they are not going nowhere. They getting ready for the 2024 NFL draft, because New England, they offense is last in everything, and the Washington offense is 16th in points, 14th in yards, 14th in third down efficiency on offense. So this is a game that Washington can't lose. They can't lose it. So that's why I'm going with Washington. They should win this game. I don't know by how much, because it all depends on what type of Washington team shows up. If Sam Howell can deliver a performance like he did against the Philadelphia Eagles with 400 yards, they maybe can win this game by 20 or 25. But if he has a game like he did versus the Bears, they may win this game by at least one or lose the game outright. So I don't know, but I'm going with Washington in this game to win. The next game I have is the Chicago Bears versus the New Orleans Saints. New Orleans, this is a bounce back game. This is a bounce back win for them, because Chicago, they don't know what they're doing. They done fired the general manager, the quarterback, Justin Fields. He shouldn't even come back this season, because you ain't gonna make it to the playoffs. You are going to be looking for, in the draft, you are going to be looking for a good wide receiver and a good running back. So the Bears front office, you need to start looking at good wide receivers and good running backs in this draft. Marvin Harrison, he is one that the Bears really need. You need a wideout like that. A good running back is another good running back for the Bears is the running back in Oregon. That could be a good running back for them. But as of now, I don't see the Bears winning this game. I see New Orleans getting back to how they were looking versus the Patriots. Offense kept drives alive. Third down offense was excellent. I think that this will be a game for that, and that's why I'm picking the New Orleans Saints to win this game by at least 17. The next game I have is the Seattle Seahawks versus Baltimore Ravens. I got Baltimore winning this game. Baltimore offense has too much firepower, and Seattle's offense, they are still working out the kinks in their offense and stuff. So, and plus Baltimore is at home, and in Baltimore they haven't lost a home game this season. So Baltimore, I got them winning this game. The next game I have is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Houston Texans. Now, Houston lost last week to the Panthers. I think that this game they will win because they are at home, and Houston, I keep on saying this, Houston is a dark horse. I wouldn't be surprised if Houston made the playoffs. I'm going to just go ahead and say it. I wouldn't be surprised if Houston made the playoffs and C.J. Stroud's first year and DeMeco Ryans' first year as a head coach. I wouldn't be surprised if they make it to a wild card game and possibly win that game too. I wouldn't be surprised by that. But for this game, I have Houston winning this game by at least 10 points. The Houston defense, they playing great. They playing better than they were early in the season. So I have Houston winning this game by at least 10. The next game I have is the Indianapolis Colts versus the Carolina Panthers. These two teams, they going in the same direction. Rebuilding year, rookie quarterbacks. Well, for the Colts, Anthony Richardson, he out for the season. So these two teams still in the same boat. Rookie quarterbacks. Bryce Young got his first win. I think that Carolina starts a winning streak this week and wins versus the Colts by at least 3. Because with the Colts, they offense is up and down, and their defense is up and down too. You gave up almost 40 points to the Browns. So your defense is looking a little iffy. That's why I'm going with the Panthers. The next game I have is the New York Giants and Las Vegas Raiders. This is going to be the worst game of the week. I'm going to just put that out there. The New York Giants, both of these teams are in the same boat. Vegas, they just fired Josh McDaniels yesterday. So they are in a rebuilding mode, and I don't know what in the world Mark Davis was thinking getting rid of Matt Ishbia. He led the team to the playoffs when it was in a bunch of turmoil when John Gruden had left. And not to mention that Mark Davis, he's still paying John Gruden not to coach. Now he's going to have to pay Josh McDaniels not to coach. I mean, the Las Vegas Raiders, they are a comedy show in the NFL. Since 2007, they have went through 17 coaches. 17 coaches. So it's very hard to pick this game because they both in the same boat. Nothing amazes me offensively with either of these teams. They both average, like the Giants, they averaging 15 points a game. The Las Vegas Raiders are averaging 16 points a game. Both third down offenses are worse at 31st and 29th in the league. As far as defensive wise, both defenses are near the middle of the pack, trying to keep their teams in games. Look, with the Raiders, you seen it on Monday night. The defense did everything they could to keep the team in the game, and they still lost. With the Giants, the defense is doing everything that they could to keep the team in the game, and they still lose by a field goal to the Jets. And the week before that, they lose not getting a touchdown on 4th down versus the Bills. So this game is a toss-up. This game, hey, if I stay away from this game, but I'm doing my pick right now. So this game I see is Hey, damned if you do, damned if you don't. I'm gonna take the Raiders because they starting a new quarterback. Don't really have much film on him. Don't know what he can do, but we'll see. I got the Raiders winning this by one. By one. The next game, the next game I have, and this is one that I've been waiting for. The Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles. My Cowboys are going into the Lions' Den this week. We going to the city of brotherly love, but they never give us any love. So this game right here, I see where Jalen Hurts, he's thrown 9 interceptions throughout the season already. Dak Prescott, he's only thrown 5 interceptions. I think that Dallas will win this game, and I'm not being biased because the Philadelphia Eagles defense, they are lacking. They are 18th in the league in total defense. You give up. I'm not even gonna go back to the games that they lost. I'm gonna just go back to the Washington Commanders. You played them twice already in this season. You've given up 31 points in both games. So that defense is not rock solid like it was last year. Your third down defense is average to below average. You're not getting off the field on third downs like you used to. And Sam Howell last week threw for over 400 yards on this Eagles defense. I believe Dak Prescott is going to have a field day against this defense. I believe CeeDee Lamb is going to have a field day against this defense. Our running backs, Tony Pollard, will have a field day against this defense because the run defense is 17th in the league. So I'm picking my Dallas Cowboys to win this game. I'm not being biased. This is what I see. And this will be a game if we win that will put us into the top 3 in playoff seeding when it comes to the playoffs. So this is a game that we have to win. So I got the Cowboys winning this game by, I'm going to be generous, by 7 points, by a touchdown. The next game I have is the Buffalo Bills versus the Cincinnati Bengals. This game right here, I looked at it on the schedule. It reminded me of what happened last year with these two teams and Damar Hamlin. He doing a pretty good job. I don't know if he gonna suit up for this game, but the way the Cincinnati Bengals are looking the past 3 weeks, and the way the Buffalo Bills are looking, I got Cincinnati in this game by 10 points because the offense is clicking on all cylinders. The defense is coming around. And during this winning streak, the Cincinnati Bengals offense has been in the top 5 as far as total points. And defense, they in the top 5 since this 3-game winning streak started. And not to mention that they just beat the 49ers and they only allowed 17 points. So I got Cincinnati winning this game by at least 10. The last game I have, Monday Night Football, the Los Angeles Chargers versus the New York Jets. This is a toss-up game right here. But I think since the Jets have the better defense, I think the Jets will win because the Chargers defense is last in pass defense. last and third down defense in getting off the field. And as far as their run defense, they're giving up 8 yards a run. So the New York Jets, their defense, their run defense only giving up 3 yards, 3 yards a run, and their pass defense is middle of the pack. It's better than the Chargers defense. So I'm gonna take the New York Jets in this game. I think that they'll win by at least 3. The teams that are on a bye this week are the Denver Broncos, Detroit Lions, San Francisco 49ers, and Jacksonville Jaguars. And that is my prediction video for week 9 of the NFL season. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and remember the key is always on time.